So I'm tooling around Twitter and I found this about the grocery store Aldi. They just recently, within the last 10 years, came to my area here in California. It's probably been less than that. This is from Libs of TikTok. If you don't follow them on Twitter or X, whatever it's called these days, you want to follow Libs of TikTok. If you're following me, you should probably follow Libs of TikTok. It says, Aldi promises to break the law and discriminate against straight white people in their hiring. They're looking to hire a procurement specialist and will prioritize everyone except straight white people. They're also committed to following the principles of D.E.I. D.E.I. is illegal and racist. It should be D.I.E. because that's death. And I mean, we all know that wokeness is death. So I want to thank everybody for stopping by and supporting my channel. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure that you're still subscribed because YouTube does unsubscribe people every single day. You can find me on Rumble, Twitter, and BitChute. Or X. It's not Twitter anymore, right? I'm never going to get that. I swear. X is too generic. It needs to be more precise. But yeah, this Aldi, if you don't know them, they're, like I was saying, they're a grocery store. They're like a discounted grocery store. I have not been to Aldi in decades. I used to shop there when I was a little kid. I had some friends who shopped there when I got older. But yeah, I've never really been an Aldi shopper. But apparently, I was doing the right thing and boycotting them this whole time. Elon Musk responded to this saying, racism is racism no matter who it is directed at. And Lib says, yep, only one form is accepted though. Yeah, only one form is accepted. Let's see what these flyers here have to say. So the National Procurement Specialist, that's who they're trying to hire. It's a full-time mid-senior level. So they're going to be above 11 to 50 employees.
Now you'll be heading a whole division, so you'll have a lot of duties.
I see.
But there'll be perhaps 30 people under you, so you can dump a certain amount on them.
The job description here, or company description, as it were. Jobs for Humanity is partnering with Aldi to build an inclusive and just employment ecosystem. Okay, you can include other people in your employment. I don't have a problem with that, but why are you excluding white people? It's because white people already have everything. They have everything handed to them. They just walk outside and they get whatever they want to. Yeah, okay. Therefore, we prioritize individuals coming from the following communities: refugee, neurodivergent, single parent, blind or low vision, deaf or hard of hearing, Black, Hispanic, Asian, military veterans, the elderly, the LGBT alphabet people, and justice-impacted individuals. This position is open to candidates who reside in and have the legal right to work in the country where the job is located. Okay, we've got a whole list of things here. Oh, I'm not a single parent. I'm not a refugee, blind or low. I mean, my vision is getting bad. I've had eye surgery, so visual artist going blind. All right, great. Deaf or hard of hearing. I do have hearing loss. What do you know? I guess I qualify. I'm not Black, Hispanic, Asian. I'm not a military vet. I'm not elderly. I'm not an alphabet person. Justice impacted. I'm definitely justice impacted because the United States is anti-white. Neurodivergent is one I skipped over. Why am I skipping over neurodivergent? Because what does that even mean? Let's take a look here. So, meaning of neurodivergent, the term neurodiversity was first used in 1997 by Judy Singer, a sociologist, on the autism spectrum. The term was intended to be comparable to the term biodiversity, which refers to the diversity of all living things. Yeah, all living things, not diversity within one animal, one group of animals, or one type of animal. Neurodiversity refers to the variety of ways all people think and behave. Yep. Here's different versions of neurodiversity, and here is what neurodiversity is. So autism. I might be autistic. I've never been diagnosed, but I suspect that I am. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Guess what? I've been diagnosed with ADD, ADHD. I guess I'm not an evil white male. I thought all this time that's what I was. Various learning disabilities such as dyslexia. Well, you watch my videos, you know I can't read half the time. So there you go. I edit these videos. That's how bad my reading is. I have to edit out all the mistakes I make reading. Dyscalculia, which is difficulty with doing basic arithmetic. So stupid, in other words. I mean, I don't know how to explain that. Really, okay. The term neurodiversity is rarely applied to the mental health disorders such as schizophrenia, depression, anxiety, or bipolar disorder. Okay, so we don't use it for those things. All right. What about the people with social communication difficulties, such as trouble making eye contact while talking or not reading body language? Yeah, I have those problems, definitely. That's why I think I'm probably autistic. Speech and language challenges. I used to stutter when I was a kid. I don't really anymore. You watch my videos and I repeat a lot, so repetition, I got that. Oh man. Learning challenges, maybe related to difficulties with focus, reading, calculation, ability to follow spoken language and or problems with executive functioning. Yeah, okay. Unusual responses to sensory input. Okay, they don't even give an actual definition. They give us a parenthetical here. Sensitivity or unusual insensitivity to light, sound, heat, cold, pressure, crowds, and other stimuli. I've been diagnosed with photophobia, light sensitivity. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, you're afraid of crowds? You mean you're agoraphobic? Agoraphobia is on here, but depression is not. Okay. Unusual physical behavior such as rocking, expressing tics, blurting things out, and shouting at unexpected times. So, Tourette's. All right. Inflexibility, inability to adapt or to change interest based on age or situation. That's like everybody. What are you talking about? Helpful traits, characteristics, and signs of neurodiversity. Oh, okay. It's like, you take the good with the bad, but I mean, can a person have enough of these traits that they're just all bad? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't make sense to me. So that's the person that they're looking for. Looking for somebody who has some of these qualities. Well, if you just saw me, if I just walked in, you'd be like, oh, that person is perfectly healthy and normal. He's just a straight white male. He's evil. Get him out of here. He's not woke. He's not one of the oppressed. Get him out. But it turns out I'm neurodivergent. I'm having vision issues. I'm having hearing issues. I've definitely had my justice impacted. I mean, come on. What is this here talk about? Oh, this is Aldi's diversity, equity, and inclusion. You could make that abbreviation D.E.A.ndI then, couldn't you? Diversity, equity, and inclusion at Aldi. Diversity strengthens us. Really. I always say this, like when I'm smelting a sword, I want to throw some tin in there, maybe make it a little bit stronger, get that tin in there. We could maybe toss in some aluminum too. Our goal is to build a space where everyone who walks through our doors feels welcome. That means upholding our guiding principles of diversity, equity, and inclusion, D.E.and.I, and enacting change that lasts in our communities. Through this commitment, we celebrate both employees and customers who bring different backgrounds, perspectives, and experiences from all walks of life. Believe me, I got a lot of different perspectives that I could give you. This apparently is like posted outside of Aldi's too, this sign that's saying, hey, look, we accept people who come in here who are of all different backgrounds. And Elon Musk here says again, saying only white people can be racist is obviously a racist definition of a racist. What are people saying down here? Anything? Justice impacted. Oh yeah. Ellie Beth Stuckey points out the justice impacted with 3 laughing emojis. The justice impacted is probably referring to criminals. I don't know. I'm not going to pull up the Urban Dictionary to double check. What the F, Aldi? I buy almost all my food from you. Don't make me stop, racists. Yeah. And this is the gay Republican. So this guy is gay. Apparently he doesn't qualify as your standard white male, right? What a shame. I really liked Aldi and spend a lot of money there. Now I have to boycott them. I have no choice. I cannot in good conscience shop somewhere that discriminates against me. Well, Rhonda Lynn, I have bad news for you. Or maybe it's good news for you. Everywhere you go is probably discriminating against white people. It's probably discriminating against straight people. Probably discriminating against men. It's just the way things are these days. You can't go anywhere without running into people that have these ideas. At the very least, you're going to have employees working there who have these ideas. I got into a back and forth with a coworker of mine. She's trying to tell me that women are oppressed in the United States. I'm like, she's not even from the United States. She's from one of the territories of the United States, but not from the actual United States. It's like, if it's so bad here, go back there. I expect there will be lawsuits. Yes, Mona knows that's probably true. And she leaves this graphic here. It says, when were white people, especially white men, eliminated from the human race? D equals discrimination, E equals exclusion, I equals ignoring the law. Yeah. White people have been discriminated against, especially white men. Layla Welch says, all white people, all straight people, globally stop shopping at Aldi. Yeah. I mean, I don't shop there anyway. So this is like Bud Light for me. I don't drink Bud Light. I don't drink alcohol. Okay, boycott Budweiser, boycott Bud Light. I already do. Aldi is an essential store, though. I mean, as far as what they sell there, they sell the essentials, right? The staples of life for food. So if you shop there, I'm sorry. I know it's less expensive, but looks like you might want to stop. They have an entire page devoted on their website to diversity, equity, and inclusion at Aldi, fostering a culture of inclusivity for all employees and customers. And if you look at the picture here, there's not a single white man in this grouping. There's a white woman. That's okay. We can have a white woman. Every day we celebrate our employees and customers who come from different backgrounds and have different experiences. We want everyone that walks through our doors to feel welcome. To do that, we must build on our guiding principles of diversity, equity, and inclusion, D.E.and.I, and continue to do our part to create lasting change in our communities. You want everyone to feel welcome in your stores, except me. I don't feel welcome. Oh, I'm neurodivergent, so maybe I'm okay. One of our core values at Aldi is responsibility. To demonstrate that we live this value, we must invest in understanding the ways in which our society is not fair or open to all our customers and our colleagues. And where we see unfairness in our stores, teams, or communities, we have a responsibility to address it. And we are taking action to do that. So what about you not wanting to hire white people for this position that you have? Equality, respect, and responsibility? No way. At Aldi, we believe understanding, respecting, and valuing the uniqueness of our customers, employees, and partners makes us stronger. That's why we are committed to fostering an inclusive culture that values diversity in all forms across our business. As part of this commitment, we've updated our anti-harassment policy, Equality, Respect, Responsibility. This policy reinforces our assurance that all Aldi stores, warehouses, and offices are inclusive and respectful for everyone. This discrimination and harassment policy applies to our customers, employees, suppliers, and all third-party partners. To make it clear that we absolutely do not tolerate harassment, discrimination, or mistreatment of our people, and that we condemn it in all forms, the following signage is visible at the entryway of all our store, warehouse, and office locations. So this is an Aldi sign. It's the light blue Aldi color with the Aldi logo on it. And it says, equality, respect, responsibility. We are committed to inclusion and do not tolerate discrimination, harassment, and racism. Those things are already illegal. Racism is not, but racist acts are. You can't harm somebody, period. But if you harm somebody and it's a protest against that person's race, that's considered a worse crime. So, yeah, this stuff is already not something you need to worry about. It's already on the books. Corporate giving. Building on our long-standing commitment to serving our communities, Aldi is expanding our corporate giving efforts to include national and local organizations that support racial equality and promote justice. Great. I have no problem with racial equality, except what racial equality is code for is get whitey these days. People coming at me in my comments left and right these days. The woke are coming at me. Can you define woke? You can't define woke. You don't even know what woke is. You're mean. I'm telling you throughout this entire video the definition of woke. See if you can figure it out. I'm sure that my loyal viewers can, but the woke, they have no idea what I'm talking about. As part of our commitment, we've created a new $5.5 million D.E.andI philanthropic fund to benefit national and local organizations that support racial equality and promote justice. This fund allows us to expand our partnerships over the course of several years and more intentionally demonstrate our resolve. Over the course of the next 5 years, Aldi will donate $1 million per year to national organizations and $100,000 per year to Chicago area organizations where we are headquartered. The first $1 million of the national fund has been donated to the National Urban League, and the first $100,000 of the local funds has been donated to Chicago-based nonprofit My Block, My Hood, My City, M3. I don't know these organizations. Maybe they're legit, but I doubt it since they're all about D.E.andI, right? We are proud to welcome Aldi as a partner in our ongoing effort to ensure every American child is ready for college, work, and life through our signature education and youth development program, Project Ready. Aldi funding allows us to continue to work towards racial equality and change by providing Black and other historically underserved youth a range of support services and opportunities to prepare them for post-secondary academic success and help them develop into well-rounded, productive, and responsible adults. National Urban League President and CEO Mark H. Morrill said that. Okay, so this is from My Block, My Hood, and My City. What they're saying is it's refreshing when companies such as Aldi reach out to us and want to establish a true partnership beyond just a monetary contribution. It's clear that Aldi is committed to making real change in our communities they serve, and we are hopeful others will be inspired to step up as well. Just what we need. Unconscious bias training. All right. We definitely need that. Diversity and inclusion has always been guiding principles at Aldi's. Following the events of 2020, we realized we must do more in order to commit to lasting change. You mean when the country was burnt down by the woke? Yeah, we do have to commit to lasting change and root out D.E.andI. It's just a given. As part of our commitment to being a diverse and inclusive place to work and shop, we have implemented company-wide unconscious bias training for all Aldi employees, which began this year and will be complete in 2022. So this page is old. Unconscious bias training is garbage. And you know what? If somebody's biased, let's let them be biased. It's fine. They're going to have unconscious bias. It's just the way people are. What this unconscious bias training is, teaching white people to be woke. Employee recruitment and retention initiatives. Aldi is also seeking an employee base that better represents the communities we serve, which means retaining a more diverse population of candidates at all levels of the company. So, the majority of the United States is white. The majority of Illinois it's white. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what to tell you. You're from Illinois. That's where your headquarters is based. Chicago does have a significant population of people who are not white, but they're a big city. You go to the rest of Illinois and it's like, wow, there's a lot of white people here. Go to Iowa, it's even worse. Iowa's right there. From volunteering with the United Negro College Fund. Yeah, see, here, they're not even volunteering with the United Caucasian College Fund. The United Whitey College Fund. They're not even, it's got to be United Negro College Fund. Of course, we all know there's no such thing as the United Whitey College Fund. To establishing partnerships with black colleges and... Again, this is obvious racism. Aldi is confronting systemic inequalities so that all applicants, employees, and customers can feel welcome. Are there white colleges? Can anybody... I don't think there are, right? That's illegal. Why is it not illegal to have black colleges? And I know that the black colleges are open to white people, blah, 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 blah. The fact that they're even referred to as black colleges is disgusting. Diversity, equity, and inclusion is an extremely high priority for our company. We will continue to provide updates as our plans develop and are put into action. Yeah. So, don't shop at Aldi. Go to Public Square and find the companies you need to shop for or shop at, because this is just ridiculous. It's just so cringy that it's like they have to exclude white people, especially white men, because, hey, it's going to be better that way. What evidence do you have? And doing this is going to make anything better? What evidence that you have that you're going to be able to do this? I mean, the majority of the country is white. Half of those people are men. So I don't know what to tell you, something like 30, 35% of the population in the United States is white men. It's similar. I'm sure those numbers are similar in Canada and in Europe. It's probably worse in Europe. What are you going to do? Really? It's so ridiculous. Anyway, that's all I got for this time. Thank you for stopping by. And now I have a video of a young woman who has been tormented by her siblings.